Hello, and I saw this video from Pegasus or more Pegasus. Basically talk about these three different tests, whether the other person care about you in a relationship or something like that. I'm not really sure how to word it, but in my opinion, you shouldn't do that. Okay, you shouldn't put your relationship on a test. As if being on trying to make a relationship work with another person isn't already a test. You gotta create more tests, huh? Why? So these tests should not be a test, but rather they are a sign of a green flag. It's just a sign of real intimacy, real affectionate from the other person. So let's go over each test and I'm gonna explain it. Pretty easy, to be honest. So the first thing, the orange peel test. I don't know about you, but I think this theory or this test came from Asian people. So if you are a kid and you have Asian parents that care about you, your Asian mom, usually what they do is they just peel the fruit for you and they bring like a small plate of fruit peel out for you, just randomly out of nowhere. Like you don't even say, "Hey mom, I want this orange, I want to eat some apple." No, you don't say anything. Just out of nowhere, they buy some fruit on their way home from work. They peel it for you, put it on a plate, and bring it to your room, like out of nowhere. And it is basically what the goal of this test is, because it shows the sign of care from the other person. Like out of nowhere, they care for you, right? They want you to eat some good nutrients, some good fruit. Out of nowhere, buy some fruit, peel it for you, give it to you. Like that is what the test is about. But because it is a test, this test is just extremely manipulated. Out of nowhere, you feel like, oh, I want to eat an orange. Like no, it's just a sign of manipulation. It's not a green flag. It's not a test for your relationship. More than that, it could be considered as a red flag, because doing these tests and you just put it on social media, you somewhat manipulate your partner, your significant other, into doing these tests to post it on the internet. It became more of a red flag, because it kind of like, oh, I hurt my feet, so your partner go and massage your feet, right? And then you record it and you post it on the internet and say, oh, how great my significant other is, they massage my feet. And then when the other person find out what you did, and like, hell no, this bitch lying, she pretending to be hurt and all that stuff. It just really manipulated. Like I said, you should not be putting tests in your relationship, because your relationship is almost like a test. When two people trying to get closer each other, they're gonna be like a bunch of tests that coming up from each of the person in the relationship. So yeah, don't just put up random tests from the internet into it, okay? So the next step is the Berg test, or whatever that is. It essentially is the goal to find out whether the other person have the same interest or similar personality to you. Seem it like the two of you will probably fit each other or not, right? So it's kind of like, from the explanation, it's basically out of nowhere, whether you have something that is caught your interest and you kind of point out to the other person and they actually care about it the same as you are. You feel more connected because you say similarity in that thing. Like random plane, right? Flying through the sky. How many people? I think all of them, if not like everyone, just care about it. Just look up in the plane, right? Stuff like that. So narrow down to what you are really interesting, like just something randomly happen in a tree, a leaf that look really cool, and you just point out to the other person, and they care the same amount as you are. They take interesting like you, and you feel more connected because you say similarity. I said pretty simple. It's not a test, okay? It's just a sign of a green flag. It's not even a green flag. It's just a sign of it. And so the third thing is the ketchup theory. Like I said, it is all about the sign of affectionate from the other person. So for example, if you accidentally make a mess that you can probably clean up on your own, whether the other person gonna try to help you or not, it will show a sign of, oh, they care about you, they want to help you in just cleaning up these small things. From what I see in Pegasus video, these tests are conducted in a way just extremely manipulative. Really, the girl just not even accidentally, they just purposely making a mess, like just putting tomato on the counter for absolutely no reason, like no oopsie, I accidentally, like no, bitch, I put this ketchup on the table, clean it up. Like who does that? I don't know. And like I said, you don't have to conduct an actual test, right? All these things, it could happen really on your day-to-day life. Just randomly out of nowhere, if your partner just bring up a plate of fruit or just bring up an apple, peel down for you, it is a good sign that they care about you. Same go to like when you're just walking down together on a coffee date and something interesting happen and the other person point it out and you just happen to look at that, it is a good sign, something like that, right? Same go to, I don't know, eating something, you either drop your spoon, drop your plate, drop a glass of water, or just spill something down and the other person trying to help you, trying to get another plate, clean it up, all sorts of stuff similar to the test, right? It is a good sign that they care about you. These tests should not be a test. It is a sign that you have a good relationship, that the other person care about you, okay? Don't just go putting these tests in it, okay? Your life have enough tests. Don't just go and add some more just for internet cloud. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. See you next one. Goodbye.